Council will meet again on Thursday. Remember, you can get breaking news around the clock at clickorlando.com and the News 6 app.
WDYC, Altamont Springs. WYGC, High Springs. A JVC broadcasting station. 660 AM, 105.5 FM. Florida Man Radio. Florida Man Radio. The views and opinions on this program are not necessarily those of this station, JVC Broadcasting, management, or its sponsors. You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark on Florida Man Radio.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
You want answers? You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
And welcome to Wednesday morning, April the 1st. After the lost month of March, it is You Have Power Radio. I will be your host, Justin Clark, protecting you, the consumer, from the evils of corporate America. You and I, together, we will bully the bullies. There's one product that you are buying more of right now than ever. It may surprise you. It may not surprise you. We'll get to that. We'll also play Stump the Clarkie in hour number 2. Quick housekeeping before we begin. I will be taking your calls and text messages at 321-339-1055. Don't forget also, download the Florida Man Radio app and you can listen to us right there across the globe. You can also watch this program by following at You Have Power Radio on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. 2 TV shows as well this weekend and every weekend. Saturday, over on our news partner, News 6, it is You Have Real Estate with me, attorney Justin Clark. And then Sunday morning, 10 a.m. on TV 27, it is Behind the Law. Excellent show for you this morning. But first, the team, my co-host to my left, the beautiful Brianna. Hello, Brianna.
Hello, Justin.
To my right, making sure we are available to you digitally, it is the Kenny. Pushing the buttons, making sure we're on the radio this morning, my good friend Lurch. Greetings.
Greetings.
321-339-1055.
And now it's time for the opening statement. This should be interesting.
In the week ending March 21st, the sales of this product throughout the United States surged more than 55%. Anyone want to take a guess what is increasing substantially?
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper. Wrong answer, although it is certainly increasing, not as much as this product.
This product?
Yeah.
Gas?
Gas. No. Lysol. No. It is the sale. You want to take one guess?
Condoms?
Birth control?
Yeah. No, the sale of alcoholic beverages
Oh, well.
in the United States rose 55% just last week. Apparently,
That's high as F.
that is crazy, isn't
Yeah,
Is it
55%?
Is
Yeah.
it though?
it? I mean, is this a result of us being stressed? Is it a result of us being home
It's a result of us having to parent our kids.
We're all like the parents of homeschoolers right now. Is
Right.
that what's increasing it?
Yep.
I mean, well, my understanding is my daughter, and look, I've been in the office every day, so I'm not at home homeschooling my 7-year-old, but I wouldn't be surprised to roll into my house and see a martini on the office desk homeschooling this kid, because it's getting frustrating at my house. I can sense it. Now, I'm not frustrated. Well, I am a little frustrated because when I get home, I've got all this crap on my office desk. School stuff.
That's her workspace now?
I guess so.
Okay.
And it's really kind of not as fun homeschooling as you might think, is what I'm hearing.
I heard it's not.
My dad's a recovering addict,
Yeah.
but he would jokingly tell me when I was a kid being annoying. He's like, son, you're driving me to drink.
Is
And I
that
think
right?
a lot of parents are being driven to drink right now.
Oh my gosh. 321-339-1055. You can text, call. We are here live on April 1st. No one's celebrating April Fool's Day, are we? I mean, isn't this whole
March,
deal
March
sort
was
of...
April Fool's Day.
I'm hoping this whole virus thing is a one big April Fool's joke.
It is.
I'm hoping Trump comes on today and just be like, gotcha.
I mean,
We
yeah.
good.
It returns to normal tomorrow.
Ain't no
kids.
checks coming, but good thing everyone's going back to work.
You know how if someone pulls an April Fool's Day joke on you, you almost have to be like, ha, shucks, you got me. This year, are you allowed to say, hey, you're a dick?
Right.
Yeah, go after your
There's-
mother.
Whoa.
I think you have every right to not be a good prankster this year for April Fool's Day. If someone pranks you, I think you have every right to actually get mad at them for it.
Absolutely. I agree.
That's not going too far, is it?
No, I think isn't that the time to joke right now? You know, in midst of in light of what's going on. No.
But clearly, it's time for you to drink.
I mean,
And I'm just curious. Do you believe? And Lurch has never had a sip of alcohol in his life, so you don't have to answer this.
Let me ask you though. Let me pick his brain.
Go ahead.
The brain of a sober man during these times.
Hey.
All right. Question 1, real quick. Are you experiencing higher levels of stress at home?
Not really. It's
Okay, never mind. Because I was gonna follow it up with what are you doing? What's your vice then to bring it down?
But let's
if you're
say I answered yes. Then we can,
my follow-up question would be, what is your vice to bring the stress down if it's not drugs or alcohol?
usually eating junk food.
I thought you were going to say sit-ups, and we were going to get especially angry with you.
Okay, so we just found out he's pregnant.
Nothing worse than hearing someone say they have a healthy outlet for their stress.
Cravings.
I mean, but this guy loves Taco Bell, so we know
Yeah,
that he's.
that's right.
You know, there's some vices
Yeah,
there.
there's
Let's be
Some
honest.
guilty pleasures.
Yeah.
Right.
Although I did miss out on the free taco yesterday.
Oh,
too.
no.
They had free tacos yesterday.
Yeah, he did. Free Doritos Locos Taco.
Brianna, would you say your consumption of alcohol has increased over the last, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks?
No.
Not at all. Is that because you drank a lot prior? No, just kidding.
She has a little switching back her neck. She's
I'm
activates
gonna let my attorney answer that one. No. What about you?
3, I would say
It's increased a little bit
a little bit, yeah.
because you have a little bit more on your shoulders to.
to deal with.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Hence why I took the day off yesterday. It was the end of the month, and when you are a business owner and you've got a few different businesses to deal with, the end of the month is a big deal. But the end of the month during something like this is an
intense.
especially big deal. I mean, you really have to make decisions as to, do I pay this particular vendor or do I not pay this particular vendor? Do I pay my staff? Do I not pay my staff? These are decisions that, if you would have asked me on February 29th, actually, because this was a leap year, are you going to be making decisions about having to not pay bills this time next month? I would have said, you're crazy.
Yep.
But that's sort of why I had to take the day off. And honestly, I feel like I needed a day to just like sneak away from Fox News for a minute and all the news. Because even when you prepare for the show, it's a good 2 or 3 hours for me where I have to be very wrapped up in the news. I got to know what's going on. I needed a day away from all of that.
Yeah.
It really makes, I really had to think about, okay, what am I going to do business-wise here for a little bit? And that's where I was yesterday.
Were you very productive?
It was productive. I think we made some tough but good decisions. Everyone at my office will continue to get paid
Yeah, I was gonna throw that in there. I was like, no, we did get paid, guys.
for
Don't
now.
that
So
didn't
that's kind of where we are. 321-339-1055. You're drinking more, but you're also doing more home renovations at your house, more projects.
That's right.
And there have been a lot more projects at my house as well. But while the pandemic has millions of Americans confined to their homes, Lowe's is seeing people do more home projects. But also some of the stuff you're doing is a little weird. Some of the stuff you're buying is a little bit strange, I would say.
What's that?
But here's the quote from Lowe's. Now that people are spending more time at home, things are becoming more evident that they need to replace, fix, or repair, according to Lowe's CEO and president, Marvin Ellison. I wonder if Marvin is taking a paycheck or not. Probably is taking a paycheck because they're making tons of dough at Lowe's.
Lowe's CEO, you said? Or the
Yeah,
president?
the president and CEO.
Marvin Ellison.
And we just want to be here for the consumer right now. Oh, whatever. I hate these news stories that become like straight out of their press release. But anyway.
Absolutely.
So people are replacing refrigerators right now more than ever. Why would that be? Why would the refrigerator sales skyrocket?
Because I think people are paranoid about, I don't know what the word is, but the longevity, I guess, of their food, the freshness. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm trying to make a connection.
They're probably trying to buy all that panic buying. They got to buy a bigger fridge,
they
or they
probably buy-
overloaded the other fridge.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're probably upgrading the size, maybe a bigger freezer to put more meat.
Or maybe they're adding a fridge.
They're also selling
that
more deep freezers. You know, the ones you keep out in the garage,
garage.
because people apparently are buying bigger bulk items than they
they
ever have in the
this,
past.
This here that I'm about to say, a lot of people probably do it. I don't know if you probably do it, but I have a friend in Staten Island. In his parents' house, in the garage, they have another fridge with just beer in it. It's just full of beer.
Yeah.
And a fridge in the garage for beer. So
I had one of
there's
those in
that.
college. They're just beer and alcohol.
I did until about 7 years ago when I first became a father. You know, that refrigerator
Got
turned
rid of
into
the
like
beer
milk.
fridge?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, then it became the milk fridge.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
We're going to throw away all your beer, Justin, and it's going to go to breast milk. We're going to save all the breast milk in here. Okay,
excuse
great.
What?
Like, what? I didn't sign up for that.
Beg your pardon, woman?
I didn't read that was going to happen in my father planning book.
You can have the door.
Apparently, somebody didn't read the baby books.
Exactly.
What to expect when you're expecting.
Lowe's said that some home appliances are also breaking down now more than ever. Faucets are leaking because more people are at home, right?
Yeah.
More people are using the water. Toilets are breaking. And also, people are buying more water heaters now and updating their water heaters because everyone's home taking showers at the same time.
Well,
At the
I
same
think
time.
the general consensus now is, all right, if we're gonna have to bunker in our home, let's make our home as good as it can be and last as long. So yeah, those little things. Let's make sure we have hot water to last for a while. Heating, air conditioning is good. We have food. It's refrigerated. It's fresh, and everything's upkept now, so
yeah.
that we can bunker down in here.
I think now is such a good time to get stuff done around the house. And look, I'm not blind to this. I understand that we are worried about money, so we don't want to spend a lot of money fixing up our house. But we are home. The biggest problem with doing work at the house, or even signing up for cable, is you have to take off work and be there, right? You have to actually go
On
meet
a
the
normal
cable
day?
guy.
Yeah, and you have to wait, what, 12 to 8?
Yeah. Well, we'll be in there anyway between Monday and Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Will you just call my boss for me and let him know I'll be off for the next 4
Let me give
days?
my boss 2 weeks, and then you'll come
Waiting
in.
on my cable guy to arrive. But right now we are home. I mean, what better time to have your contractor come over and give you some quotes, or your roofing guy come over and give you some quotes, or I think now is a great time to go solar as well, because I think any upgrades that you do on your house right now, including solar, are going to really increase the value. But you can be home to kind of oversee the project. But also with Ali Asmar at Mecca Builders, he has programs that are completely no money down. So it's not like you're stroking any big check to do a lot of remodel on your home, but also IQ Power Solar. Like my hot water heater now is fantastic because I have solar.
I want to touch on the solar thing. So solar in general is some like, not apocalyptic, but yeah, like what if the power does go out? What if we get a black, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you want to have solar because you'll be safer if ish really hits the fan and we don't have the traditional regular power. And your light bill is so cheap that in the long run, if this thing is going to go in through July, August, end of year, your bill will at least be that much cheaper during these times of crisis.
Absolutely. 321-339-1055. We are still doing quarantine speed advertising.
That's nice.
Here. And let me tell you what that is. If you're a local business owner and you are open right now, I want you to call this phone number. Write this phone number down. 407-647-5332. Leave us about 30 seconds. Tell me what your business name is, what you guys are selling, what services you provide. Give us your phone number, website, and we'll highlight it right here on our air. And it costs nothing at all. We're just trying to help you get through these terrible times. Again, it is speed advertising at 407-647-5332. We will highlight some of you that have already called and some of your businesses during hour number 2 of the program today. So Lowe's people are doing well because they're selling. They're doing better than ever right now. Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart's, Costco's. I think they're all doing really quite well right now.
But IKEA closed, which is crazy.
IKEA closed.
Yeah, they're closed.
Really?
Which is annoying because I needed something for my office and I had to go somewhere else.
I was listening to a podcast this morning, and the guy was saying, like, if you are a productive person, then a home office would work for you. But if you are a naturally lazy person, i.e. me, a home office or a home workspace is not going to work. You still got to get out the house and go somewhere and do work out. Like, stay in that work mode where you get up, you get dressed, you leave the house. I don't know how about you when you're home?
I eat the whole time.
But do your work.
Yeah, are you working in your home office?
You munching and typing, or you just
No, but I can only get any work done between like 5 a.m. and 10 a.m. when people are still asleep.
That's
Once
a
everyone's
solid 5
awake,
hours, though. That's pretty good.
once everyone's still awake, I'm done. And then if not, I can get some work done late at night if I can really entertain the kids by doing something. But it has to be late, like 9, 10 p.m. So during that daytime, no way. I can't do anything in my house. There's no respect. Like, oh, daddy's in the office. Let's leave him alone. It's just not like that at my house.
Or let's be quiet.
No. It's not like that at all. I'm not that kind of father who has like commanding presence that, oh, daddy's home. It's not like that. They don't treat me like that.
Yeah, they're like, Daddy's home.
Well, no, they're excited. They're excited to see me, but it's not like they're afraid. They're not afraid of me. Let's put it that way. Does that make sense?
You can't lay down the law in your house.
They just walk by like this on the phone. Hey, what's up, Dad? Just texting away.
I think there's a word for it, but I don't even want to use it.
Pushover? No.
Yes, we'll go with that one.
Sissy.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, whoa.
So Lowe's is also hiring. If you're looking for a job, 30,000 workers right now, a mix of full-time, part-time, overnight, and seasonal employees. So, they're treating it almost like Christmas time.
Wait, where's this at? Lowe's?
Lowe's.
Oh,
So across the country.
Yeah, I text you. You got the text.
Yeah.
I put you as a reference for Pizza Hut and Publix.
Oh, I only got the one about Publix.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Pizza Hut too.
That's
It might
fine.
call
So
you
when
too.
Pizza Hut calls you,
Pizza Hut calls her. No, I did not authorize that.
I didn't want to know pizza.
is this Publix? No, then get off my line.
But if Publix calls, I'm happy to put in a good word for you.
Yeah, put me
No.
over.
It would be your
I would
pleasure.
It would be my pleasure.
Tell them I'm the best damn worker you ever had.
Lowe's is also offering special one-time bonuses of $300 for full-time workers and $150 for part-time workers. So this is going under this thing called hazard pay. Have you heard people talking about this lately?
Hazard pay? What is that?
In the past, hazard pay is like if you're the guy who, scales rocks for a living and to clean them, or the guy who is
Like
cleaning
window
windows in New York City.
Right.
That's a hazardous job. That's hazard pay.
Okay.
But now we are getting something here that is a little bit different. They're asking for hazard pay because there's a better chance of getting them the virus.
So you mean Lowe's employees are saying, hey,
No, it's real.
Front-facing employees that are in retail spaces that are exposed to people. It is now a hazardous job.
But it's not just Lowe's employees. It's many other places where it's really anyone anywhere is working right now is coming and saying we want hazard pay. So across a number of industries, those who are required to work during the outbreak have been raising concerns about their safety and have been requesting increased protections and hazard pay.
Whoa.
What is hazard pay by definition like more money or something?
Yeah,
like,
it's
if I
additional
work
money.
at The Gap, and
Right.
I'm like, I want hazard pay. I'm asking for more money.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. But the
Okay,
Gap's not
simple.
open right now because obviously.
So the question I want to pose to you, because I think there are a lot of employees out there who would just take regular pay right now.
Yeah.
Because they've lost their jobs or have been furloughed.
But those people that have those kind of jobs where they are in contact with people, I'm with them though on asking for a little something to say thank you for risking it all right now.
So I'll tell you what the Department of Labor refers to as hazard pay. Work that causes extreme physical discomfort and distress, which is not adequately alleviated by protective devices. So do you think that someone who works the cash register at Publix, should they get hazard pay? And I'm just asking the question.
Okay,
I don't really feel strongly one way or another, but I want to know what you
If I don't have
think.
to touch you at all, we don't have to do no finger touch, the keypad, the cash, nothing. If every customer is paying with a credit card and there's zero touching or anything, and there's distance like a CVS when I was telling you with the table, then no, you're good. But if you do have to be there 2 feet away from someone and constantly touching their hands to do transactions with cash and stuff, in these times, it's a little hazardous.
Physical hardships include exposure to extreme temperature for long periods of time, fumes, dust, noise. Hazardous duties are defined as performing work where an accident could result in serious injury or death.
I went to GameStop yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And they had it closed, right? They were open for business, but they had a sign. You have to pre-order the game on GameStop's site, then call them and say, hey, I'm going to come pick it up. And then they meet you at the door and just slip the game through the door right there.
Nice.
And lock it back up.
Many companies have already begun offering hazard pay. Costco, Target have said they will pay employees an extra $2 an hour until April 5th.
See, that's what's up.
and May 2nd, respectively. Walmart is giving $300 bonuses to full-time workers and $150 to part-time workers, which is exactly what Lowe's is doing. So I think some of these companies are paying hazard pay, but then when I read you the next story that says SeaWorld has temporarily furloughed 90% of its workforce. Like, how many of these former SeaWorld employees would like to go work for somewhere for regular pay?
Right,
not for hazard pay. Right?
Just for the fact of having a job.
I mean,
well, what's the story with? Well, I don't understand the angle with SeaWorld. Like, okay, it's SeaWorld. They furloughed 90% of their thing, but I don't see anything wrong with that. I'm missing something.
Right, no. From SeaWorld's standpoint, it's it's obviously it's a good financial move to furlough these employees that instead of paying them.
Parks closed,
However, 90% of these people now do not have a source of income. And Justin is saying that because they don't have a source of income, would they rather have something coming in as opposed to lobbying for hazard pay?
Okay.
Additional pay on top of a salary.
You're right.
You just know that what has hit the proverbial fan when we are sitting here talking about SeaWorld letting go of 90% of its workforce.
I just found out that
this
the word
is SeaWorld.
I just found out the word furlough is a word and existed on Friday. Like,
Well, we're actually gonna take a break in a minute. When we come back, we're going to talk about the difference between furlough and firing. There are some very specific differences between furlough and firing. But quickly first, while we're still on this topic, Whole Foods now planned a whole sick out yesterday. So their employees, because they're asking for even more hazard pay, has planned an entire sick out. They said on March 31st, yesterday, do not go to work because Whole Foods is not giving them certain things that they want. So let me ask you this. What do you think? What do you think of that? I mean, is now a time to be essentially going on strike when you work in such an essential business?
So, and I'll relate to the greater whole because this also happened in New York with Amazon. Amazon owns Whole Foods, so it's all the same thing.
Yeah.
The employees walked out. They staged a walked out. They were absolutely stupid because they talked about it publicly weeks before or whatever. And Amazon fired the person that organized that.
Yeah,
because they
I saw
understand that like, no, this is not the time.
But were the changes made or no?
You know what? They did not.
If the
talk
changes
about
were made, then someone had,
They did not talk about that, but they did publicly let them know that your leader is gone. Y'all want a job or no? Because someone also wants a job.
Huh, interesting.
It's unclear as of right now how many people stayed out of work. We're still waiting on those numbers to come in from Whole Foods yesterday, but they demanded immediate shutdown of any location where a worker tests positive for the virus and guaranteed paid leave for all workers who isolate instead of coming to work.
At my mom's job, she works for Synchrony Bank. The actual office where she works, they had a skeleton crew there of, I don't know, I'm just making up a number, 5 people, 7 people, whatever. 2 people in the office, and her actual office caught it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Of the skeleton crew that's been going in.
I mean, I see what they want. I see that, it's not my fault that, let's say, Kenny contracted the virus and now I'm off of work because I have to isolate, So I completely get why, but I feel like that's a conversation to have, as a conversation, not as or maybe they tried and then that's why they had to go to higher levels like the walkout.
Let's hit your text messages real quick. And you can always text or call me right here. We're here live on an April Fool's Day. What did you say? March was April Fool's Day?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, for me, and I'm sure a lot of people have been battling this, and I mentioned it last week or early in the week, whatever, like where you're trying to wrestle in your mind how much stay home versus how much I got to go out and make money.
Yeah. It's tough.
Like,
it's a tough call. 321-339-1055. Break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio.
Previously on the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
What do I do that would get me on live PD? Even the circles that I travel in recreationally, I don't beat women. I don't sell drugs. I don't drive drunk. I don't rob stores. I don't get in shootouts.
You might give an illegal bandit.
Yeah, I might grab a guy's ass and say, bandit, bandit. When's the last time I gave you a bandit, Blitz?
It's been
years.
At least 10 minutes.
Bubba the Love Sponge, morning 6 till 10 on Florida Man Radio.
At Zaza New Cuban Diner, our familia is here to serve you during this challenging time. We are now offering delivery and curbside takeout for your convenience. Check out our website at zazacubadiner.com for our 4 Central Florida locations. Stay safe, Orlando.
At Holler Honda and Classic Honda in Orlando, we believe that car buying should be simple. We price our cars, our buying experience. All our sales associates are commission-free. And with a 5-day, 300-mile money-back guarantee, you can't buy the wrong car. If you purchase a car and decide it's not right for you, just bring it back. We want to see you in a Honda you'll love. So come see us at Holler Honda on State Road 436 between Colonial and University Boulevard, and Classic Honda at 4000 West Colonial Drive, minutes away from I-4 next to Mercy Drive. Visit us at hollerhonda.com or classichonda.com today.
Holler Classic. Come on, come on, come on. Buy smart, be happy.
Now is the perfect time for a deep cleaning. Carpets, hardwood, area rugs, tile and grout, upholstery, even water restoration. Call Stanley Steamer today for a cleaner, healthier home. Save $25 off your entire cleaning order. Schedule online now at stanleysteamer.com.
Frogger's Grill and Bar locations are open for takeout business. Oviedo, Apopka, Altamont Springs, and Mount Dora. Frogger's has plenty of to-go boxes. Take advantage of their takeout service or through their delivery service partners. Call for curbside pickup today. Mention Florida Man Radio and get 20% off. Again, mention Florida Man Radio for 20% off your curbside order. Some restrictions apply. Don't miss out on Frogger's amazing menu where everything is fresh, never frozen. Mention Florida Man Radio, 20% off. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hopping with food and fun.
Johnny's Filling Station and Johnny's Other Side are open and following all health precautions necessary to provide food and beverage for dine-in, takeout, and delivery. Support your neighborhood establishments like Johnny's Filling Station and The Other Side.
Start driving the truck that you deserve today. Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Ram, and GMC, lifted trucks, work trucks, diesels, and 4x4s. Nation's Trucks has got them all. No payments for 90 days with approved credit. Before you buy any truck, new or used, visit nationstrucks.com.
During this challenging time, Krispy Kreme is doing our part to spread a little joy while practicing health measures. Our 6 Central Florida locations are open for online ordering, pickup, and drive-thru. Visit KrispyKreme.com for your nearest location and details. Stay safe, Orlando.
Hi, I'm Bill Hageman, Withem's proud managing partner and CEO. We recognize this disruptive time is unsettling. For the past 45 years, Witham has been committed to helping our clients, our people, and our communities to be in a position of strength with innovative business advisory, tax, and assurance solutions. If you need guidance on business interruption and continuity issues or remote workplace solutions, please visit our website at witham.com. Together, we can get through these challenging times.
Do you have a leaky roof? Are your shingles lifting or falling off? Well, stop what you're doing and give Mecca Roofing a call today. With years of experience and a highly trained staff, their goal is to provide the highest quality work while staying within your budget. So if you are ready for a superior roof, contact Mecca Roofing today at 407-330-2360. Again, that's 407-330-2360. Mecca Roofing means superior craftsmanship.
Florida Man is on the loose and everywhere.
Anywhere I want.
Anywhere I need.
There's so many ways to get your fix of Florida Man Radio. Don't miss a minute of Bubba the Love Sponge.
I think we would all be building our arms up if the only way to defend yourself was to have, a real nice pea shooter of an arm.
That's why they started making catapults and slingshots.
Yeah, so that dorks like me and Seth could have a chance.
You Have Power Radio with Justin Clark, Ed Till, The Shannon Burke Show.
I ain't letting no Chinaman mash on me.
I bring in my assistant to walk on back right now. Okay, first put the bean in the ear. And tomorrow you'll have big erection.
Listen live now on 660 AM, 105.5 FM, online at floridamanradio.com. Or take us with you anywhere, anytime with the Florida Man Radio app. Just search Florida Man Radio in your Google Play or App Store. Unfiltered, unafraid, Florida Man Radio. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
I did rent another $20 movie last night, as I was telling you during the break.
Yeah. Which movie?
321-339-1055. I think this is my fourth $20 rental since this whole new thing started where you can rent movies that are supposed to be in the theater, but theaters are closed down. Isn't there a word for this?
Theatrical releases?
No,
Yeah, it's,
like early release or something. No,
yeah.
because when you go and you search for early release, there's actually a movie called Early Release,
There's
so
a
you
movie
can't figure
called
out
that?
which
Oh,
is
yeah,
actually on. Please, if you know, what is this called? Now that they are releasing the movies that are supposed to be in the theaters
Go on Amazon.
on Amazon, and you pay $20. Anyway, last night it was The Invisible Man.
Nice.
How did you like that?
I mean, I'm not a big psychological thriller like the rest of my family, but it was pretty good and pretty scary. I'm not afraid to admit.
Had some
In
jump
theater
scares.
rental.
In theater rental.
Yeah. Okay,
So I think I've rented all of them at this point.
So basically, you've been to the movies a lot.
Yeah, I mean, way more than I would have gone had this not happened.
Yeah, we did. I Still Believe, and I did Birds of Prey the other day.
But it's one of those things where I can't figure out why $20 to rent something at your house feels like more than actual $20. I think it's because we were all brought up that, yeah, we're not going to rent a paper. Maybe it was just my family. I don't know, actually, but we're not going to pay $4 for a pay-per-view movie. But if you also think about it, let's say that I say, I'll go to Starbucks and pick up 3 or 4 coffees for you guys. It'll be $20 just for the damn coffee.
Yeah.
So to have 2 hours to watch a movie that's supposed to be in a theater, $20, it seems like a fair price.
Yeah,
You have 24 hours to watch it.
Right.
You just brought up some memories.
Why are you saying that
It's
I
not
pass out during the movies the first time?
Because you also admitted that you
Okay.
don't get through full movies. You
Yeah,
always fall asleep.
I made it through the whole movie last night.
Oh, that's good for you.
What were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was getting flashbacks. My mom used to beat my ass because when On Demand first came out and you could
Yeah.
order a movie for
Oh, yeah.
$4.99, $5.99, I forgot about that. Sometimes I would order 1 or 2 or 3, and at the end of the month, my mom would come in there swinging like, "Don't be ordering mother effing movies unless you're gonna pay for it. Give me my money."
What is this?
Yeah.
Look at this bill.
Oh, Mom, it must have been your boyfriend.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, it was Friday, I was high, I was bored, I'm sorry.
So would you admit it to your mother, or
Yeah, it's on the bill, you can't lie.
Oh well, I mean, you could always say,
lie.
well, this must be a cable system problem.
But also, I've heard so many stories of someone staying over someone's house, and then that person at the end of the month's like, "Yo, I let so and so stay in my house, and they were ordering porno in the middle of the night."
It wasn't me. And then little Johnny wonders why he can't come spend the night anymore.
I'm from the era where I was there with the antenna trying to get the Spice Channel just at the right.
Furloughed. What is the difference in being furloughed versus being fired? And I mean, there are some differences, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's really the same. It's just when you furlough someone, you're basically saying we hope to hire you back at some point in the future, right? I mean, there's not a whole lot of differences in a furlough and a firing, but there are some differences.
I think a key word is freeze. You're
Freeze.
kind of frozen. Everything is just frozen in place.
The number of businesses placing employees on furlough because of this pandemic with no definitive plan to get them back to work is skyrocketing. As you know, 3.3 million Americans filed for unemployment just last week, which is shocking, but we continue to get businesses announcing furloughs. One of the most recent is Macy's. They are furloughing 130,000 people. That's a lot of people.
That is a lot of
And it's
people.
virtually their entire at all.
Did you say up to 100%?
Up to 100%
Okay.
of their premiums.
That fine print up to 100%.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just
Yeah.
did you say up to
Yeah.
100%? Because that don't sound like 100%.
I know.
That sounds okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Just making sure.
But as the lockdown, as the end of this lockdown seems unclear, furloughs I think are starting to feel more like layoffs to you, probably.
Yeah.
And that brings the question: okay, what is the difference in a furlough versus an absolute firing or a layoff? And there's really no across-the-board definition other than a furlough. You would think it's temporary, but there's no requirement they have to hire you back.
Which is crazy.
They're just basically saying, we want to hire you back. We hope we can hire you back.
In fact, some places you have to reapply. The job is still yours, but I don't know.
But it's not like, okay, if you go out on pregnancy leave, what do you call it? There's a word for it. Maternity leave.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, I'm a dude. If you go out on maternity leave, they have to hold your job for a certain amount of time.
Right.
If you furlough someone, there's no requirement that you have to come back and give them their job no matter what.
Well, from an employer standpoint, what's the difference between firing an employee and furloughing them? Like, is there any benefit for furloughing an employee than firing that person?
The only difference from an employer perspective is that, firing someone, typically there's some more paperwork. I mean, if you're a business owner that's been in business for any particular amount of time, you're going to have more paperwork to go through and actually fire them. But really, there is no difference, so to speak.
Got it.
But think of a furlough as like a mandatory suspension from your job without pay. And it can be as brief or as long as your employer wants. I mean, it can be as long as you really want it to be. There's also a difference whether your job is a private job or public job. Because think about it like this. You hear all the time when we're in a regular world where Republicans and Democrats are fighting over passing a budget or whatever, and then you have to have a government furlough, right? That's where that word really came into our lexicon, was when our government can't pass any particular budget bill and government employees get furloughed. You remember hearing about this in the past, because there was one year where it lasted forever, and, car lots were giving away really good deals on cars to employees that were government furloughs and that sort of thing. So that's sort of the difference. When a private one is just, it's a business saying you can't come to work for right now. But I think they're very clear on this too, or I think employment lawyers like Carlos Leach would say, if you're furloughing your employee, you don't want them doing any work at all, because then they could come back and sue you saying, well, I was on furlough, I wasn't getting paid, but they expect me to come in and work. So you need to be careful if you're an employer, or if your employer is treating you that way, you want to be a little bit careful with that too. And my understanding is it's like zero tolerance. If you got them furloughed, you don't want them working. You don't want them taking calls. You don't want them doing really anything, because then you subject yourself to liability for not paying them, so to speak. Let's go to Patty. Hey, Patty, how are you?
All right, how are you?
I am well, thank you. What's going on?
I have a question for you. I think it might benefit a lot of people.
Sure.
You handled my foreclosure out in St. Cloud.
Wow.
And because of the foreclosure, I had to move out. I moved in with my ex-husband.
Right.
Now, he is renting here in Polk County, which might be out of your jurisdiction, but my question is, the landlord had to put a new roof on the house, and he's decided now that he wants to sell the house. During this pandemic crap, can he force us to move out?
Well, that's a great question. And first of all, though, is he going to be able to sell the house right now? I think is kind of the question as well, because the market's a little bit strange. So let's just say hypothetically that he can sell the house, and then he says, well, I'm going to kick you right out of here because I sold it to someone else. That's when it comes down to, we need to look at your lease. Do you still have a lease with this guy, or does your, did you say husband, boyfriend?
Yeah, it's a month to month because I've been here over 3 years.
Right. So
I signed the lease 3 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, so ultimately, in a month-to-month lease like this, they could try to force you out of there, but it's not the kind of thing where they'd be able to force you out quickly. I mean, it would take you the new owner technically actually giving you notice that they're getting rid of the lease, and it's a real process they would have to go through to actually get you out. But I don't think that the new owner would have to leave you there as a tenant for a long period of time, because you didn't really have a lease to begin with right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I mean that would be my deal. The new owner, a lot of times we'll find a new owner wants to be a landlord too, and you can just do a new lease with them. So every situation is a little bit different when it comes to that. But it's not a situation where, like, the day of closing, they could kick you right out of there. They'd have to go through the process of getting you out.
Okay, so the pandemic really wouldn't play into this.
Well, first, I think it would actually, because I believe in Polk County, much like Orange and other counties around here, is not really allowing evictions now anyway. Which ultimately, if you decided not to move out, they would end up having to essentially evict you. So maybe the pandemic that's going on right now would save you or buy you some time, because no one's really doing evictions right now.
Right. Yeah, we looked at a house the other day, but we got to come up with the down payment. So
well, there's a lot of really good down payment programs right now. I would call my man Dallas Lehman at You Have Mortgage because he's been doing a really good job with our clients right now, getting them in houses where they can buy the house for virtually nothing down. So he's your man. I'll give you his number here in a minute on the air. Okay.
Okay.
Well, it was great to hear from you, Patty. Call us again, okay?
Thank you so much, Justin.
Of
I
course,
appreciate
sweetheart.
all your help.
You got it. It's my pleasure, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, Karen, Orlando.
All right, Karen.
What's up, Karen?
Hello.
How are you?
Hey, girl.
I'm good. I have a landlord question because we have rental properties, and I think we have one set of renters that may have primarily worked downtown, so in a lot of the restaurants there. So I think we will, for the first time, knock on wood, run into an issue. What should we do if they can't pay their rent this month?
Yeah, it's a very good question that a lot of landlords, I think, are going to have to answer probably today. I mean, April Fool's Day it is, but that also means it's April 1st, which also means rent is due. And I can tell you Orange County for sure has suspended eviction activities. I can tell you the courthouse in Orange County is operating kind of skeleton crew-like, I mean, there is court going on, but not really. And, it's got to be something that's super emergency, like, getting someone who's charged with a crime in there to make sure that they can get bail or whatever. So I honestly think the best thing to do. How long is left on the lease, Karen? Do you know?
They would get out in June, I think.
So it's almost over with right now. I don't know. I mean, I think it's better. First of all, I would say, okay, where's my rent payment, first of all? And then if they start to say they just can't pay you, the Orange County hotline didn't get very far, as you know. There's not a whole lot of rental assistance at the moment. I think I would try to, okay, can you do half now and half on the 15th or half now and half on the 20th? I think it's best, just for looking at it from a business perspective for you, to try to work something out with them, because I don't believe you're going to be able to evict them in 30 days or 20 days or 10 days like you normally can.
Oh, well, we would definitely work with them because we're not going to just throw people out. They're good tenants,
Okay.
But there's that double-edged sword where if you accept it late this month and then they'll say, well, you accepted it late before, why can't you accept it late again? And then if they only give you half, they say not to take that half payment because then you don't have the full payment, and it's
in this situation, I would 100% take half now and half later. And normally I would probably agree not to do that, but in this situation, thinking out from a legal perspective and a business perspective, I would take half now in a heartbeat, really.
Okay.
So that is my advice. And I also think they're going to allow evictions again starting, probably May 1st, certainly if not May, June. They can't just let landlords go without getting paid at all. So I think May 1st, they probably will start to increase them again. So hopefully we can get you paid, even if it takes the whole month of April to get your April payment. Let's try to get you paid.
Right. Okay.
Awesome, Karen.
That helps me.
All right,
Thank you.
sweetie. Yeah, thank you. We'll talk to you soon. 321-339-1055. I feel like it's back to a Sunday Behind the Law edition of the show.
Feels like it.
Right? Any other legal questions? Please call.
They said you are an attorney.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You're an attorney.
Yeah, get that free legal advice.
I don't care if you're talking about
consultations.
But seriously, if you have legal questions, you can always call and ask me those things as well, too.
He's an attorney, people.
Yeah, I can always
Ask
bluff. I can always bluff my way through them if I have to, right?
What if you draw up a contract for the tenant and say, hey, look, while this is going on, this Corona thing, I'll negotiate, I'll accept late payments, but you put it in writing that says once this is over, we're back to normal. There is no more negotiating.
You can certainly do something like that. I don't know if how much legal standing that really will have, but it's something you can do. All right, your text messages. Joe said each movie ticket to the theater is about $13.
Yep.
So $20 for the whole family to watch. It's a pretty good price. And I agree with that.
It's a good price.
And
I wasn't complaining, really.
And 13 for the ticket, 7 for the soda, 7 for the popcorn, 7 for the candy.
Oh, now you on board with this.
No. What I'm saying is that 20 is good because
You
go
were
to the
fighting us
theater.
last week on that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm still in the same boat. The theater is raping your pockets. At least at home, you can enjoy. You have your own fridge, your own bathroom. But at the theater, dude, you're paying $50 per person.
You can press
ridiculous.
pause. Ain't that nice?
I know. And Pilar last night made fresh, like mango / watermelon / pineapple juice, like like a smoothie thing.
Ooh.
It was nice.
While y'all watching the movie and stuff?
Yep.
Nice.
That's nice.
And then I ate more stuff, and then more stuff, and then I was like, "Wow, you're just fat, Justin." At the end
You
of the
looking
day,
in the mirror doing this, jiggling and stuff.
yeah,
Look at your tummy. What are you getting,
it
love
doesn't
handles?
it doesn't feel great right now.
What is the stuff that you're eating? Like,
Last
you're
night
eating
it was
carrots,
What's your diet
that's
like
one
right
thing.
now?
Last night it's not good. Last night after having the watermelon smoothie, I had piece of Oreo cake.
Damn, but that sounds good, though.
It was good.
Sounds nice.
I've only been eating like food. I haven't been munching out on like munchies.
Why is that?
Just trying to save money, I guess. When I go to the gas station, I usually would rack up on chips and chocolates and stuff. But lately, I'm like, I'm just getting what I need: some gas, a cigar, maybe a sugar-free Red Bull.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Bill said he's been in line for testing since 8:35 a.m. Precautionary, but he's having some symptoms.
Okay.
Who's that? PR Joe?
No, Bill.
We know
Oh,
2
Bill.
people that have tested positive.
Wait,
Really?
Bill, wait, Bill
Yeah.
who? Which Bill?
I don't even know if I want to say. No, not Bill that works here.
Oh, okay.
He said, which Bill?
A different.
Al Bill?
Sully?
Hey,
You just
which-
saw
can you-
my dust like Sonic the
Get-
Hedgehog.
I knew it.
What's your social security number? I want to make sure I got the right bill here.
Right.
No kidding. We're not a doctor's office, but
Okay.
I don't want to give away people's real personal information.
No, but I believe I know which Bill it
Just
might
know that
be.
Bill's in line,
And
all right? He's
very
working it
good,
out.
good man, and we're praying for you, dude. Like, you got this, brother.
We hope you test negative, Holmes.
Karen said, "Thank you, Justin. That is going to help my husband and I." You got it.
Yeah, girl.
Get this money, girl.
321-339-1055. Stump the Clarky.
Oh.
Not yet.
What's
Not
the,
yet.
What's the
We're
topic
going to
of
play
Stump
Stump the
the
Clarky,
Clarky?
but
Let me find
here's
some
what
stuff.
I want you to do if you want to play. Now, I can tell you that the prize is going to be delayed because I can't have you coming here to the studio to pick up said prize. So it'll be a small delay, but we will absolutely give you something when this is over
We'll
with.
get you something.
Yeah, we got
but
some
it-
free money Friday winners, and they have to wait.
Yeah, a couple of things that you can do. You can call and play via telephone at 321-339-1055. Or you can text your answers, and I'll choose one of you to play. Same phone number. Or you can also play on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube.
right.
Enter your answers while you watch us do Stump the Clarky. But first, an NFL playoff game is going to air next year on a very strange channel. So you might have heard yesterday, the league's 32 owners in the NFL approved a plan to add an extra team in each conference to the playoffs. So now instead of 14 playoff teams, we're going to 16. Excuse me. Instead of 12, we're going to 14. So we're expanding the playoffs in the NFL.
Are they extending the wild card?
That's essentially what it is.
Okay.
So the NFL playoffs will go from 12 to 14 teams. And they say the biggest winner in all of this is CBS and NBC because they're going to get one new game each during the playoffs, which those have great ratings. They sell tons of advertising on them.
Yeah, of course.
Even the local like CBS affiliate or NBC affiliate sells pretty expensive spots to their local advertisers on those games. And I know because I've advertised
on
in
the
them many
weekends,
times.
there's literally nothing to watch on TV that comes on live, like
Yeah.
new, fresh, nothing until Sunday night. So, yeah.
But as a result of CBS picking up this new game, they made a surprising announcement yesterday because they're also going to simulcast the playoff game on what?
Twitch?
Anyone want to guess what television station they will simulcast the game on?
Telemundo.
Good, I mean, that's a good guess, actually.
Wait, am I hot though? Am I in the right
Not
realm?
even close.
Okay.
ABC?
Nickelodeon.
I was going to say Cartoon Network.
Nickelodeon.
Damn, that's crazy.
So the NFL,
What?
in their expansion of the playoffs, will be simulcasting a playoff game on Nickelodeon, of all places.
Is Nick Cannon going to be hosting?
Nick Cannon? I don't know.
He's like their go-to host.
Is that right?
How do you get the parents? You get the kids.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Oh, man, I just think.
Do losers get slimed? The green slime?
They say it's simultaneously airing on Nickelodeon, but it's a separate production. So we're gonna have probably separate commentators, separent. I don't know who's gonna. You're right. Nick Cannon might be the
Nick
guy.
Cannon and Lady Gaga are gonna be.
Let me play devil's advocate.
Kids version.
With the awareness of CTE now, I know a lot of parents that don't want the kids playing football, and that's a thing now. A lot of parents are like, my kids are not playing football. So I think this is the NFL's way of subconsciously trying to get football into the kids' minds.
It very well might be. I mean, maybe it's a brilliant move. You know, it's probably that's actually really smart.
On the NFL's
I think,
part, but it feels kind of sneaky because. I mean, well, they're business, right? I guess they got to make money. They can't just go, okay, nobody wants to play football no more. This is our last generation of players. Okay. I mean, I guess they still have to find a way to keep people, whatever.
So CBS will be simultaneously, not simulcasting, but simultaneously airing the game on Nickelodeon with a whole new production crew and everything.
They're going to make it very kids-like. Nickelodeon's going to be there doing promotional stuff. It's going to. This is a whole ploy to get kids back into football.
Probably going to have like young kids.
Yeah.
Commentate the game.
Wouldn't that be great?
That'd be cool. That would be cool.
I mean, did you guys not see the opening for the Super Bowl this year? I mean, that kid stole the show. He killed the opening.
I agree 100% with that. When you take the production aspect of it and you let the kids work in production, that's awesome. In the media side of it,
was
for
beautiful.
sure.
How cool would it be if one of the kid announcers had to get bleeped for using a bad word?
That would be awesome.
He's going to say something crazy like sucks, you know?
Oh, man.
Bleep him. Dump the kid.
That would be terrific. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. I'm a bad person.
No, but that would be cute. That would be funny. There's so much more worse stuff going on right now that we could use a kid cursing. That's always
Maybe you're
funny.
right.
Right. Have you seen any of the bad Santa movies? These kids are out here just dropping all sorts of.
At least twice at Christmas time I do.
One of the last promotional events we did here at the station, Barbecue for the Blue, this little kid comes up to the beer tent. He's about 5 years old, this little kid, and he goes, I want a beer. And we're like, nah, we got waters for you right there. He's like, nah, I want a beer. And it was just the funniest thing.
Bill, I just sent a picture of him in line at the testing site. Check it out, Lurch.
Let me see.
Hey, so he's been there since 8:35 and says he has another 30 minutes to go. So we're at what? Almost 11, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11. So 2.5.
At least he's in his car. That's not bad.
So 3 hours.
He ain't waiting outside like you are at Costco.
I had a friend call into Shannon's show last Friday that actually caught the COVID-19 up north in Brooklyn, and he called in and he was saying that he made a joke. He was like, if I didn't have it before, I definitely caught it in the waiting room being around all these people.
Yeah.
So my advice to him would be, just keep your distance while you're there, dude.
Well, no. It's a drive-up testing center.
Okay.
Yeah. So everyone is in their car. They maintain social distancing. And I don't know if you can see the picture, but it has like the tents up there. So it's all drive-through to help, the medical professionals as well as, the people that are in the. It's smart.
Yeah, keep your windows up.
When we come back, I'm going to bash some of the HOA actions that they've taken against some elderly people over the last couple of days, despite being in the middle of a pandemic. Also, Stump the Clarkie, so go ahead and call or text 321-339-1055. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio. The Ed Till Show.
Give your mom an innocent kiss hello. You know all is cool when you're a kid. That's what's supposed to happen. They start talking to your mom too long, or keeping an arm around your mom's shoulder, or you see them glance into your mom's cleavage. Even as a kid, like, whoa, what is this guy doing? This is not right. Yep.
The Ed Till Show, weekdays from noon till 3 on Florida Man Radio. Florida Man Radio knows the economic impact local small businesses are taking from the coronavirus pandemic. We want you to know we're here for you. If you're a local small business owner that's still open and in operation during quarantine or stay-at-home order, leave us a short message at 407-647-5332. Say your business name, product or service, location, phone number, and website, and you could be highlighted in our next round of quarantine speed advertising for free. The number again is 407-647-5332. you.
At Drivers Mart in Winter Park and Sanford, we believe that car buying should be simple. We price our cars, not our customers. As part of our Buy Smart, Be Happy promises, our best price is clearly marked on every vehicle, saving you time, money, and the stress of negotiating. No hidden fees, no haggling, with over 600 vehicles in stock. All our sales associates are commission-free to make car buying stress-free and enjoyable. We also provide easy financing no matter your credit history, and a 5-day, 300-mile money-back guarantee, so you can't buy the wrong car. If you purchase a car and decide it's not right for you, just bring it back. We want to see you in a car you'll love. So come see us at Drivers Mart in Winter Park, located on 436 just north of Aloma. Or stop by our Sanford location, next to Audi North Orlando. Visit us online at driversmartusa.com today. Drivers Mart, pre-owned, plain and simple.
The Orlando Sanford International Airport wants to thank all its travelers for their years of support. We are taking every precaution necessary to keep your travel safer, faster, and better. We look forward to taking you on your next journey.
At Advent Health, nothing is more important to us than you. We're here to care for you, ease your mind, and lift your spirits. Our medical expertise and network of care can help you meet your health challenges, hurdles, and hardships with hope, with courage, with confidence. Today, tomorrow, and in the future, we are here when you need us the most. For the latest updates on coronavirus, visit coronavirusresourcehub.com.
During this challenging time, Certified Financial Group is here to help Central Florida. If you have any questions about your finances, the economy, or how you can weather this uncertainty, call them at 407-869-9800, 407-869-9800, or visit them online at financialgroup.com.
I'm Tiffany. I have some tips for you on how to quit smoking like I did. First, I did some reading about it. I found a lot of great advice on how to quit smoking and picked out the ways I thought would work best for me. I started by setting a quit date. Then I threw out my ashtrays, lighters, and matches. I did other things too, like exercising more, and it worked. But I'd still get cravings, especially on long car rides. To help me with that, I put a picture of my mother in my car. She died of lung cancer from smoking cigarettes when I was only 16. Now I have a 16-year-old daughter. That picture of my mother reminds me that I don't want to miss all the things my daughter is going to do in her life, including turning 17.
Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com to quit your way. Developed by CDC.
Stop paying high electric bills and upgrade the value of your home today with a solar power system from IQ Power Solar. It's never been easier. With no money down and financing options available, you'll be using the power of the sun to take back control of your power needs in no time. Get a free consultation and assessment of your home savings opportunities by calling IQ Power Solar today at 407-585-1018. Or to learn more, visit IQPowerSolar.com.
Good morning, I'm News 6 traffic safety expert Trooper Steve. Here are your Wednesday morning headlines. Coronavirus testing at the Orange County Convention Center is expanding starting today. Anyone with a fever and having respiratory symptoms can get the test. It previously had been limited to seniors and first responders. You don't have to live in the county to be tested, but the site will still only do 250 tests a day. As job losses continue to soar, thousands of Floridians continue to have problems signing up for unemployment. The state's website and call center have been swamped by thousands now looking for help. News 6 is continuing to press state leaders about what's being done to fix the backlog. And Brevard County leaders are debating some new measures to try and slow the spread of the coronavirus. Some county commissioners are calling for restrictions on boat ramps and closing some businesses like hair salons. The council will meet again on Thursday. Remember, you can get breaking news around the clock at clickorlando.com and the News 6 app.
WDYC, Altamont Springs. WYGC, High Springs. A JVC broadcasting station. 660 AM, 105.5 FM. Florida Man Radio. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
Stump the Clarkie coming right up, 321-339-1055. But first, HOAs, they don't make a lot of friends around here. But, if you're an HOA, let me tell you something. Now is not the time to get all cuckoo on us, please. This lady, Carol Yurden, 78 years old, lives at the... You're looking for her? No. I thought you were pulling up Instagram or something.
No, you're talking HOA, 78-year-old ladies. I'm like, this is never good.
I was like, why are you searching for her on Facebook now?
No, I'm about to take videos for social.
Carol Yurden, 78, lives at the Association of Poinciana Villages. And according to her, she just got a letter with a picture of her dirty driveway and gave her until this Wednesday to have it pressure cleaned. The demand letter from the HOA came even as Osceola County remains under a stay-at-home order to prevent the spread of the virus. What do you think of this? I understand the balancing act of keeping a clean neighborhood, but to require a 78-year-old woman during a worldwide pandemic to clean her driveway, is that a little much for right now?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, unless she had crap, like tons of boxes and like things like in her driveway. I mean, no.
And it doesn't seem to me like it was one of those situations. Dana, her daughter, called the association for her mom, who has a heart condition, and she's 78. And she says the HOA manager told her, sorry, we're sticking with the deadline. The family needs to send pictures of a clean driveway or face sanctions from the HOA. If this was my mom, I'd be pretty pissed right about now. You? I would not.
Who asked you to do what? Let me see that letter.
You're going to try to make my mom pressure wash her driveway during a global pandemic and she has heart problems? I think that might be a little bit too much. So, then the news stations...
it kind of goes to show that HOAs really have no good intentions. It kind of makes it seem like they're really just a bunch of bored old people that their sole job is just to make everybody's life difficult.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they have actual good intentions on doing anything.
It's crazy. I think they're backing off now because a TV station here locally got involved and started asking them questions. And I would say, we're in this together.
It's like the people that are still slamming Trump. It's like, dude, still, we're still going with this? Like, geez, man. Global pandemic and people just still have so much hate in their heart. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Nothing better to do.
Nuts. Also, don't forget, if you're a business owner, I want you to do something. I want to give you some free airtime via quarantine speed advertising. Here is the phone number if you're a business owner. We're not charging you a penny for this. We want to get the word out about your business. All you have to do is call 407-647-5332. If you're open right now, let me know. Give me like 30 seconds. What is your business name? What do you sell? What sort of services do you offer? Location, phone number, website. Tell me all of that information, and we will play it all week here on You Have Power Radio on the Florida Man Radio Network. So again, if you're a business owner, call and leave me 30 seconds at 407-647-5332. What's so funny?
I don't know. As you're talking about that, I just see Shannon Burke doing his agent impression of like some massage parlor. Like, you come over. We still give happy ending right now till 4:00.
Kenny got issues.
Right,
yeah,
like
real,
out
man.
here.
I need to get laid, dude. It's bad.
Wow, is that what it is?
Yeah. I want happy ending right now.
You want happy ending?
I want happy ending.
Just drive down OBTU, find a happy ending.
All right. So without further ado, several ways to play. You can call me at 321-339-1055. You can text your answers to that same phone number. I will choose one person to play along, or you can go to our social media and watch the show and type your answers at You Have Power Radio, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Without further ado, it's time for Stump the Clarkie.
All right, and now it's time for Stump the Clarkie. Come on, Clarkie. We need you to get over here. We got some great trivia questions we want you to answer. Come on, Clarkie. Get over here.
Thank you very much, Fulton Alum. And Brianna, what is said category today?
Category is all about gas.
Gas prices below $2 a gallon.
Madness.
Which is craziness, isn't it?
Yep.
$2 a gallon.
Do you remember that thing I keep talking about where I either do 3 gallons or $7? What comes first?
I remember it very well, like it was yesterday.
So yesterday, $5.47 for 3 gallons.
Really?
Today, I went and just put a whole $7.
Yeah.
And I got 3.7 gallons.
Damn. That's crazy. I mean, it really is.
The first time in a long time I got a half a tank of gas in my car.
How many questions today, Brianna?
5.
All right, so it's a closest to the pen type game. Kenny needs paper and pen.
I always come to school unprepared. Life of a C student.
It's like me rolling into the courtroom with no pen.
Your Honor, do you have a pen?
Judge, can I borrow a pen? All right, let's play this game. Question number 1.
Question number 1. In 2019, globally, how many barrels of petroleum/oil were consumed per day? In 2019, globally, how many barrels of petroleum/oil were consumed per day?
Stump the clocky.
Breaking news, Wimbledon, which is canceled. First time since World War II.
Wow. I was going to watch the World War II thing on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. They have like old footage and stuff.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Question number 2 for a Wednesday edition of Stump the Clarky.
Question number 2. As of today, according to the AAA website, what is the U.S. national average price of gas?
According to what?
As of today, according to AAA website, what is the U.S. national average price for gas?
And question number 3.
Question number 3. As of 2019, how much... Oh, that's not a complete sentence. How much revenue did the Shell Oil Company report to generate? As of 2019, how much revenue did the Shell Oil Company generate?
In the whole history or in 2019?
In 2019, sorry. As of 2019.
Revenue for Shell. And question number 4.
Question number 4. The state of Wisconsin is the lowest national average as far as gas prices go. So what is the average price of gas for the state of Wisconsin?
It's the lowest.
Wisconsin or Louisiana?
Wisconsin.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
Home
looked
of
it
the
up.
Packers.
As of like literally today, like
Okay.
this morning.
The cheese state, baby.
That's right. The cars run into Swiss.
I guess.
I think that's the only thing they do is Packers games
Yeah.
in Wisconsin.
All right. And finally, question 5, Brianna.
Question 5. As of 2019, Wawa has claimed to bring in how much annually? As of 2019, Wawa has claimed to bring in how much annually?
All right. Let's score this game. All right. What was question number 1?
Question number 1. In 2019, globally, how many barrels of petroleum/oil were consumed per day?
Lurch, what do you have?
I put 30 million a day.
30 million barrels a day. The Kenny?
1 billion barrels.
1 billion barrels. I went with 800,000.
Interesting.
Because I just didn't know, honestly.
Interesting.
All right. What is the correct answer, Brianna?
1 million barrels.
1 million barrels.
Close.
So who wins that?
You.
Okay. Bing, ding, ding, ding. Wait, Lurch destroys me in this game every time, huh?
He kind of
No,
does.
but
I knew it.
you know, I think the run might be coming to an end here.
Right.
I wasn't too
Yeah.
confident today.
You had to get it in early and then,
Yeah, yeah.
figure it out.
Don't be modest.
Yeah. All right, Brianna, question number 2.
Question number 2. As of today, according to the AAA website, what is the U.S. national average price for gas?
And the Kenny, what do you have?
$1.97 per gallon.
197. I think that's an excellent guess, Lurch.
I put 203.
203. I went with $1.94. Brianna, what is the right answer?
$1.98.
$1.98. Kenny's on the
Kenny.
board. It's 1 for Kenny, 1 for JC.
Lurch, what we doing?
Lurch,
What we doing, man?
Lurch is focusing on producing the program.
What we doing, Lurch?
Not thinking about his right answers, apparently.
Don't let it be this, man.
All right, question number 3. He'll end up getting the last one on the money, like
Right.
last time.
Basically.
Like the Warriors can't win every year. Yeah.
Question number 3. As of 2019, how much revenue did Shell Oil Company generate?
I went with $8.7 billion, Lurch.
I put 15 billion.
15 billion, the Kenny.
500 million.
500 million. Brianna, what is the correct answer?
388 billion.
What?
I know.
Damn.
They out here getting some
Lurch
money.
is on the board. It's all tied up. 1 for Lurch, 1 for Kenny, and 1 for me.
They're getting paid.
Going into question number 4.
Question number 4. The state of Wisconsin has the lowest national average on gas. What is the average price of gas for that state?
Kenny, what do you have?
Can I change my answer?
No. Read your answer.
$1.50 per gallon.
Okay.
$1.50. I went with $1.80. Lurch.
I put $1.95.
$1.95. The correct answer.
$1.50.
What?
Whoa.
Are you serious?
That's serious.
Dang, man.
Sit your ass down, Kenny. I don't know what's happening.
I do. He's doing like twirls and bows in the middle of the studio.
Like Kenny.
I love that we recorded the video too. and
right
it's
on the
awesome.
money.
So that would mean
That's
Kenny
2
pulls ahead
points.
3-1
world?
to 1. Going into the final question this morning of Stump the Clarkie. Brianna, fire away.
April Fool's edition, clearly.
It's not funny though.
Kinda.
I mean, okay. Question number 5. As of 2019, Wawa has claimed to bring in how much annually?
Oh my God.
Kenny,
I'm gonna be way off.
what do you have?
250 million.
250
But after hearing about Shell, I mean, sheesh.
Lurch.
I put $3 billion.
I should've put
$3 billion. Probably a pretty good guess. I went with $1.2 billion. Not that it's going to matter, but Brianna, what is the right answer?
$30 billion.
$30 billion.
I know.
What?
I feel like most of that's food cost too.
No, but Wawa's
That's
not
including
everywhere.
subs.
But Wawa's not everywhere like Shell.
Part of that's hoagies.
Yeah,
Man,
Wawa's
30.
food. It's funny when you asked the question. I just thought about their sandwiches.
Right. You
They
like-
sell a lot of
Oh,
sandwiches.
they sell gas too. That's right. Hang on. Let me throw a 0 on that.
Congratulations, Kenny. You are the winner today.
And the April Fool's edition of Stump the Clark.
Stump the Clark. Is
It
that
wouldn't
your
be
first?
right
That's
if
your
I didn't
first
win.
victory, I believe, right?
Since we switched to mornings.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I won once at night.
Did
the night
you?
show.
I don't know about
Once
that.
maybe.
I don't know.
Man, $30 billion. Jesus.
30 billion in sandwiches.
That's a lot. Man.
321-339-1055. And thank you for playing at home as well. So Zoom has been the unequivocal winner of the virus outbreak, or is it? Now, have you ever been in a Zoom meeting and just seen porn pop up in the middle of your meeting?
I've never used Zoom, but how does that happen?
Well, Zoom, which has been skyrocketing, as you know, during the pandemic, is in hot water right now after users have been complaining across the country to the FBI of being startled by porn popping up mid-video meeting.
Funny.
Oh, no.
You know what I love about this?
Whoa.
The hackers are bored. There's
Yeah.
nothing to do. So hackers are finding other ways
even
to
the
have fun.
hackers are working from home.
Right.
Man, they're having fun. I love it.
The investigation comes after the FBI office in Boston warned on Monday that it had received multiple reports of conferences being disrupted by pornographic and or hate images, including threatening language.
See, that's not funny when they're doing that kind of stuff.
But it also has been showing up, and it's not funny. I know it's not funny. I'm trying to tell myself not to laugh. It's been coming up on during Zoom, like school Zoom. A lot of schools are doing like
see, like with the kids.
but it's
too.
not. I haven't read reports of porn showing up during school meetings.
Okay.
But you remember that story we did once where it had that Ring doorbell in the little girl's room? The guy would pop up saying like, "I'm Santa Claus." You remember that story at all?
But that's funny though.
I just like I could just see the teacher being like, "Okay, class, everyone listen up," and then there are reports of just weird things popping up like your teacher sucks or whatever.
That's funny though. That's funny.
So Zoom is apparently in a little bit of a hot water now because while they've made a real name for themselves during this incredible virus pandemic, they're apparently not doing enough to protect your privacy. The statement from Zoom says, during the pandemic, we are working around the clock to ensure that hospitals, universities, schools, and other businesses across the world can stay connected and operational. The downloads of Zoom have increased by 252% to 4.2 million during the week of March 16th alone. Then another 66% the following week to reach 7 million downloads.
Hilarious.
So they're crushing it.
Yeah.
What do you guys use Zoom? Have you guys ever used? All right, so how does it compare differently to FaceTiming, to just doing a conference FaceTime?
Because FaceTime is exclusively Apple. So anyone that has the Zoom app can do it from their computer, any of their devices.
Right.
You can see everybody at once if you're using like a large enough screen.
Right.
And you can record your meetings.
Can you exchange files while it's going on?
You can exchange files. There's a whole chat feature. You can mute everyone or unmute certain people as they start talking.
So it has features that you can actually work and actually do stuff
while
the
it makes
conference.
Productivity. It's definitely a productivity app. And it's free to use and it's perfect. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good app.
The FBI in Boston listed 2 examples where hackers had Zoom bombed. There's a word for this now.
Zoom bomb.
They Zoom bombed schools, which have closed because of the deadly virus and are now teaching classes online. A Massachusetts high school reported that an unidentified individual Zoom bombed the virtual classroom meeting and yelled a profanity at the teacher
I can't help but laugh.
before shouting the teacher's home address. So this must be like a former student or something.
Sounds like
they know the teacher's home address.
Yeah.
But that's kind of weird.
That's some
I
sabotage.
mean, but who's gonna Zoom bomb a classroom meeting and start yelling at the teacher?
But in high school, you ever had that where you got the door open, the teachers teach a class, and somebody walks by the hallway and it's like "F you," and they start running, and the teacher's trying to chase them. I mean, I went to school in the hood. I don't know. That kind of stuff is funny to me, man. You need those breaks in between the school day.
That did not happen at David Booney High School.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Zoom bomb. We don't recommend you Zoom bomb, please.
Please
don't do it.
I don't want your porn. I don't want your foolishness.
It's probably 4chan.
Let
the
me
4chan
live.
guys.
Hey, it's Santa Claus.
I don't want your crap. Stay at my Ring doorbell. Just figure it out, guys. I don't know. This isn't okay.
Apparently, there are Florida man stories that go on in other parts of the country.
What?
As well. This one unfolded in Washington State, which I think they've been on lockdown for quite a bit longer than we have even. The incident unfolded Sunday after police received calls about a driver hitting 2 vehicles driving down the street. So, if you're driving and you see someone driving all crazy, you call 911, right? And you say, hey, here's the license plate number, whatever. So they got a couple calls. Then they started getting even more calls about some guy driving all crazy over 100 miles an hour down the interstate. As officers began to chase the car, they got close enough to the side of it where they can kind of look in and be like, yo, dude, what are you doing?
Right.
The only problem is, in the 1996 Buick that they were trying to track down, it wasn't a dude at all in the front seat. It was actually a man teaching his pit bull how to drive.
Stop.
So it was a pit bull in the driver's seat, and the man is in the passenger seat, like helping the dog steer and pushing the gas in with his foot from the passenger seat. Now you know you totally lost your mind at this point, right? If you try to teach your pit bull to drive.
Homeboy's bored.
I mean, who does this? Nobody, right?
So do they call that like a Washington man story?
Yeah, this is a Washington man story. The pursuit ended after police deployed spike strips and arrested 51-year-old Alberto Alejandro, who was booked on multiple felonies. You can probably guess who.
Always got to be like that, right? Like,
always got to be the Spanish
bad.
guy. God dang it.
Well, that's like the minority. Like that's like the thing when things happen, mass shootings and crap, and then like they're like,
first thing you want to know,
it's blah 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 blah, and everyone was like, "Ooh, thank God he was white. Thank God
what
he was."
you know what I mean?
Oh, he was Spanish. Oh, thank God.
He was booked on multiple felonies, including driving under the influence of drugs. Duh. When we took him into custody, this is according to the state trooper, he admitted to our troopers that he was trying to teach his dog to drive.
Because he was drunk or sober or, high, like obviously he needs a DD.
Unbelievable.
Did it say that? Did the actual dog learn to drive?
I don't.
Did the dog drive home after they arrested
him? He's going for his road test next week, y'all.
Is that what happened?
He can sit, shake, bark on command, and drive the Buick.
Next, teach him how to file my taxes. Stay tuned.
Teach him how to check the oil.
Crazy.
I feel like it's crazy that it takes an international pandemic to make other states become unhinged. Meanwhile, Florida, like, we don't need an excuse.
Meanwhile, we've been unhinged, and we all right. We actually doing all
Meanwhile,
right.
Florida men are over here like, I'll just raid a ABC and, buy more bullets, and I'm good. Normal day in Florida.
How ironic is that, right? Florida, like, the crime rate hasn't been crazy. It hasn't been too many crazy stuff ever since the chick put the guy in the suitcase.
Yeah, right.
Everything's been pretty much quiet after that.
Dude, ever since that chick licked that toilet on the plane, Florida was like, you know what? Let's just sit our asses down.
Yeah, let's just chill.
Don't mind this.
Florida's actually, we doing all right.
Y'all are really wild out there. We're not.
Yeah.
We're fine.
321-339-1055. When we get back, I have a new website for you. You can go to this website anywhere across the country, enter your zip code, and it'll tell you what stores near you, where you can find the toilet paper and the products that you're having trouble finding right now. There's one website where you can find all of that information. It's just after this very short break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio. The Shannon Burke Show.
That's right. Florida Man says use a blow dryer, hold it in front of your face, turn it on high, and breathe your coronavirus away.
Dalai Lama chopsticks, kung fu fish stick, bok choy diarrhea, soy sauce on my balls.
The Shannon Burke Show. Afternoons from 3 to 7 on Florida Man Radio.
Are you a business owner? Well, first of all, thanks for listening. If you want to find new customers, we can help on Orlando's newest radio station, WDYZ, Florida Man Radio, 105.5 FM, 660 AM. Your ad could be featured right here in the morning with Bubba the Love Sponge. Key placement traffic, engage new clients, develop more leads, boost website activation, and get your cash registered to ring with new business. Radio gets results, and JVC Broadcasting is ready to help take your business to the next level. For more information on increasing your success, visit our website at FloridaManRadio.com and click on the Advertise tab. Drive store traffic, engage new clients, develop more leads, boost website activation, and get your cash register to ring with new business. Let us help you grow your business.
Reach out today. Unfiltered, unafraid. FloridaManRadio.com. Click on the Advertise tab. Do it now.
Four Rivers Smokehouse and the Coop are open for takeout. Guests ordering Four Rivers food at the pop-up locations can order in advance online at 4rsmokehouse.com through the Four Rivers app or by calling 844-474-8377.
Now is the perfect time for a deep cleaning. Carpets, hardwood, area rugs, tile and grout, upholstery, even water restoration. Call Stanley Steamer today for a cleaner, healthier home. Save $25 off your entire cleaning order. Schedule online now at StanleySteamer.com.
Staying in? Pizza Hut has you covered. Pizza and wings delivered. Pasta and salads delivered. Beer delivered. Pizza Hut delivers lunch, dinner, and that midday snack right to your door. Call your local Pizza Hut or order now at pizzahut.com.
Your home is important. That's why Geico helps make it easy to save on homeowners insurance. Because home is more than just a place. Home is where you build a giant pillow fort in your living room. And when people ask why you have a pillow fort in your living room, you say it's for your dog. And when they ask, well, what kind? You say, chocolate lab. And weave a web of lies that's almost as intricate as the crown molding in Fort Pillow. The Geico Insurance Agency could help protect the pillow soft fortress you call home. Call Geico and see how easy it is to switch and save on homeowners insurance.
There's a chance your local Geico agent laughs the exact way you do.
And I said, not in my sandwich.
What? But there's a better chance your local Geico agent could help you out with auto, homeowners, renters, or condo insurance. Motorcycle, boat, or RV insurance, too. They'll work hard to provide sound advice and significant savings. You don't need to share a laugh pattern to do that. Local Geico agents. Call or visit yours today.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. One of the first things clients ask me is, what is my case worth? It depends on the injury, liability, and damages. And in most cases, it depends on the lawyer you hire. All lawyers are not the same. I would like to invite you to visit forthepeople.com to see what your case might be worth. You will see injuries like yours, offers made by the insurance company, and verdicts made by juries. You will have an idea what your case may be worth in our hands. We try more cases than any firm in America every year, and that's important. Insurance companies know which law firms try cases and which firms settle cheap. Your case value is different in the hands of different lawyers. I've been around now a long time, fought countless battles. We are fighters who take on giants. In some cases, you hired your lawyer without doing your research, and you can just as quickly fire them if you now think you made a mistake. You only get one swing of the plate. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Offices, Orlando.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Hey, it's Bubba the Love Sponge. Listen every weekday mornings right here on Florida Man Radio. Powered by Anna Jar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Hey, what you doing?
I'm checking my credit score on an app, but I had no idea my credit score was so low. What am I going to do?
Don't worry. Trade Guardian offers credit repair and credit counseling. Their monthly coaching program allows you to get your updated credit report every month. You can start seeing results in as soon as 30 days.
Wow, but that sounds like that's going to be expensive.
Not at all. Trade Guardian offers a free credit assessment to evaluate your options.
That sounds great. How do I get started?
Claim your free credit assessment from Trade Guardian today to start building the credit that you deserve. Find out more at mytradeguardian.com. That's mytradeguardian.com.
Inside Florida.
Anywhere I want.
Outside Florida.
I can't get enough.
There are so many ways to make sure you don't miss a minute of Florida Man Radio. Catch Bubba the Love Sponge.
You want to go to the Monster Jam show?
That'd be a yippee-yo for sure.
Couldn't have answered it any more dumb than that.
Well, I use your vernacular around the house. So I have my 2-year-old daughter. She just out of nowhere, she'll say backdoor Willie. It's probably the one thing you don't want your daughter saying.
You have Power Radio with Justin Clark, Ed Till, The Shannon Burke Show.
What on earth are you talking about?
Huh? I'm following along fine.
We're talking about Pizza Rat, and then you went into knee braces, sleeping on a horse, and eating sausages.
Out there in Radio Land, I'm killing it.
At 660 AM, 105.5 FM, online at FloridaManRadio.com, or anytime, anywhere with the Florida Man Radio app. Download it now in your Google Play or App Store.
Get it right now.
Florida Man is on the loose, unfiltered, unafraid. Florida Man Radio. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
I mean, it sounds like we might have had a toilet paper issue at my house too, though, because Pilar came in the room last night and was like, I found toilet paper, yay. I was like, I didn't know we had a toilet paper problem.
Damn.
That karma caught up real quick from that vacation.
Yeah, during the break, I was asking you if you had a bidet, bro.
No, I don't have any bidets in my house, but and then I went to my office this morning to do work. I don't know how I found it with all the school books strewn throughout the entire office, first of all, but I did ultimately find my computer and my desk. It had like school book after school book on top of it, like just crap everywhere. But anyway, as I pull up the computer, there's a website that's still on. You know, the screen's still up and it says, thanks for your order of toilet paper. But I never heard of this place. It wasn't like Amazon or Walmart.com. If you're listening, Pilar, I'd like to know where you ordered this toilet paper from. Because it could be fraud, right? I never heard of this place. It was like Lenny's.com or something.
Lenny's?
Lenny's?
I don't know.
Lenny's
it was
toilet
weird.
paper.
Lenny's is he's producing and sending that toilet
Yeah,
paper.
so I mean, I would like, maybe we should at least do a little research on where you're ordering this stuff from. Right. Or does it not matter?
I don't know.
Well, during the break, we were talking about different ways to wipe your behind in case you don't have TP.
Yeah.
We have T-shirts. You have a bidet. You have the shower next to you. I don't know. That's pretty much it.
Socks.
I would like to hear, seriously, Pilar, if you happen to be listening, text me or something and let us know where you ordered this toilet paper from. And then why didn't we have a family discussion about running low on said toilet paper before?
Can you wipe your behind with Lysol wipes?
Like y'all should not be out. Because y'all done stole them people toilet paper from out there by the beach.
Well,
you know?
first of all, we didn't steal toilet paper.
Okay.
We had an Airbnb, and the leftover toilet paper we took home with us.
Leftover toilet paper.
Well, that they stocked
How many
up.
rolls?
It was like 4 large ones.
Right, and they went through all that because karma is crazy. Came right back to the Clark house.
I guess so. Karma is crazy.
Y'all ran right back out.
Well, there is a new website for you if you need to go buy hard-to-find products right now. The website, instock.org, but it's spelled S-T-O-K. So INSTOK.org allows you to search for certain products, showing you the closest stores to your zip code that actually have them in stock.
That's what he stole?
Hold on.
What?
She
No.
said we have plenty of toilet paper. Okay, well, hold on.
You said in stock with
So
a
why
K?
were you celebrating buying toilet paper last night on this weird-ass website? Let's see what she says.
Instock.com.
Okay, I texted her back. We'll see what. So instock.org
Org.
will show you products that are available close by. How can any website do this? How can they really get all this information together?
They probably it's probably some sort of algorithm, kind of how Google Maps does it.
But there's no way that it knows if the CVS down the street has toilet paper or not, right? There's got to be some BS.
I'm checking. Let's see.
Yeah, let's go to this website and see it. Anyway, when you search for popular items, the website does forewarn that if an item is not on the shelf, it is possibly at the back, or someone must have recently bought the item and the inventory was gone. So, I mean, it is pretty impressive if they can really do this.
I got it. It says the information is taken from stores like Target.com, Walgreens.com, etc. These stores handle inventory in different ways, sometimes once a day, twice a day, live, etc. So it's based off of their algorithms.
It was created by 2 students at the University of Texas studying computer science. Shocking, right? It's not like I thought they were in philosophy. They recently launched the website to check inventories at big stores like Target and CVS. Let's search around here for toilet paper.
So I found toilet paper.
Pilar said she just wanted to get more, so apparently we weren't running low at all.
Out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. The Target looks like the Target on 325 North Alafaya Trail. Is that the one on Waterford Lakes? Okay.
That's the closest one to here to buy toilet paper.
Oh, to here. Sorry.
Yeah, let's do from 32751.
Is that the zip code?
Yes.
Okay, because when I'm taking info down from the promotional winners, I'm always like, wait, what's our address?
Same thing.
I mean, what's our zip code?
325 North Alafaya Trail.
That's the closest one.
Yeah,
wow.
That's the closest one. Yeah, the Walmart on Castleberry's out of stock. Looks like Walmart, Ela Bronson.
Can you make sure they have Nicorette?
So that's the closest, and then out of stock, limited stock.
I went to Walgreens this morning on the way here.
For Nicorette?
For about 8:15 a.m., 8:20, and they wouldn't let me in because they do it's only for senior citizens from 8 to 9 thing.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I think that's a little late for the shutting down the store. I don't know. Look, I'm not trying to be.
I mean, you got when
not
I went to
understanding.
GameStop, it's like, when I went to GameStop, same thing. I'm like, what is this? But
at least GameStop's open.
People are, we have to play by the rules. The game has changed, Justin, and we now have to adjust our game with it.
Funny choice of words.
321-339-1055. Special thing we're doing here for you small business owners. It's the Quarantine Speed Advertising. We want to get the word out about your business. This does not cost you a penny. All you need to do is call 407-647-5332. Leave me a 30-second message with your business name, product, service, phone number, website, whatever you think we need to know. So I want this audience to call you while you're out at work trying to scrape by. We're not charging you a single penny. Again, if you're a small business owner, 407-647-5332, and we are going to play them on the air right here on our air again for free. Hey, let's hit a couple now, Lurch. What do you think?
Roger that.
All right, let's do it. Fire away.
Hi, this is Paws Abound in Winter Park, Florida. Our website is www.pawsabound.com. We are a dog daycare and retail store. Give us a call.
Pretty awesome. And I think it's actually, pets are such a necessary thing, and pet supplies. I mean, all the pet stores I think are open, and I think we figured out that pets can't carry the virus, right? Did we finally figure that part out, or we're still a little unclear?
Like it just keeps swinging, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they say they can, sometimes they can't, but thank you, Paws Abound and Winter Park, for remaining open for all of our pet needs, especially for those of us like me who have 3 cats and 2 dogs. That's too much, right?
Wow.
Would you ever go that far with pets? That's too much, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Thank you.
But, hey, if you have them, you have them.
Yeah. Do you have any pets, Brianna?
Nope.
Kenny?
One dog. My mom has one little chihuahua she just got.
And do you get along with the chihuahua or not yet?
Yeah,
he's cool.
Yeah, he's a little soft.
Does he bark
dog. What the hell?
He's fat now. We got him from the animal rescue, and he was all malnourished, and my mom is fattening him up now.
Does he bark at you like he's never met you before every time you walk in the house?
He barked at the Spectrum guy. We had to put him in the room. He was barking, and the Spectrum guy was black. Sorry. You know how dogs. You know how dogs can be a little
racist.
It
can be a little
conservative.
Racist.
You know what I mean?
Be a little conservative. Why are you nodding towards Justin?
I know. Every time it comes into any sort of ethnical debate in this room, everyone stares at me.
They're like, you whitey, hey.
You're outnumbered. You're the token
Hey, you're
white guy.
racist.
Let's see, any white guys from Tennessee in the room?
There he is.
Oh, wow.
You're a racist.
Guilty. Get him.
Get him.
All right, let's play another one.
That was weird.
Hi, this is Patrick, manager at the Shooting Gallery Range here in Orlando, Florida, right on John Young Parkway, right across from 33rd Street Jail, conveniently located. We are open to the public 10 to 7 every day. We're still here to let the public come in and use our range. We have a full array and variety of handguns, rifles, semi-automatic, and also fully automatic machine guns for everyone to shoot. Just to kind of bring your ID. Our phone number is 407-428-6225. Our address is 2911 West 39th Street, Suite 800, here in Orlando, Florida, 32839. Shooting Gallery Range, Orlando. We are open.
Killing it over there. I think gun ranges are actually killing it. You know, like it's a great time to sell like canned tuna and firearms.
Was it just me, or did she laugh when she was like, "We're located across from"?
She did. Conveniently located.
She actually did a great
across the street from the jail.
Yeah. She actually did a good read.
Yeah,
because you have to like pause, let people hear what you're saying. You can't just.
That was
just some advice for people.
That was a great read, actually.
Yeah,
and again, if you want your business advertised here through our quarantine speed advertising, all you have to do is call the phone number 407-647-5332. Please check out Shooting Gallery Range, Orlando. It's not just to buy guns right now. You can actually go down there for shooting practice and training and that sort of thing. They're open to the public.
Relieve some stress.
It will relieve some stress. Good point.
You probably have a good time there.
Yeah.
Now.
What?
Because we're on lockdown. That's in Orange County. We're on lockdown.
So
Imagine getting pulled over and saying, "I'm going to the shooting range."
Yeah. Oh well.
What?
I don't know. They say they're open, so I'm going with that. And maybe they're.
I like it. I want them
I mean,
to be
well,
open.
I think that there's also a constitutional right to bear arms, which comes into play with that deal as well.
A lot of liberals are changing their tune.
Yeah.
Held down
a
to
couple
the
of liberals
gunshot.
I know now that are like,
and
I'm
there's
thinking about it, and it's like, what did you think this was this whole time? What do you think?
Right. What did you think this was?
Oh, I like this one coming up too. Lurch, play it.
Which one?
Dukes.
All right.
Hi, my name is Sandra, and I'm the owner of Duke's Dogs in downtown Mount Dora. We offer our hot dogs and fresh cut fries.
Hell yeah.
We have only been open 3 months. Our phone number is 352-729-6549. We're located at 237 West 4th Avenue in Mount Dora, and we're offering takeout and curbside. And we offer hot dogs in a variety of different ways, fresh cut fries, and even vegan options. We appreciate your help in this difficult time. Thank you.
I mean, how terrible is that?
3 months
Just
in.
started
3
business.
months. But how good does a Duke's dog sound right now? And by the way, I just pulled up some pictures of the hot dogs at Duke's.
Yo, do they got chili dogs?
And hell yeah, they do.
Oh, a chili dog with curly fries right now would slap. Dog.
Duke's Dogs open for business. You know, of course, you probably can't go in and eat. We understand that, but you can get takeout, curbside pickup,
Awesome.
whatever.
Getting excited just thinking about it.
And it's right downtown
And I love a
Mount
good vegan
Dora.
hot dog.
Open.
Oh.
It looks like open till about 9 o'clock tonight.
Awesome.
Go check.
Yeah, being a New Yorker.
Do you think? I mean, maybe we should try to get some delivery. Mount Dora is pretty far.
Mount Dora's kind of far.
It's not that bad with the new highway and all from here, from Maitland,
but
where
it's
we
still
are.
a smooth 45 minutes. From right here.
I'd like a Duke's dog right now. If you are in Lake County or you're heading over there,
Right. And you
check out
and you heading back.
Duke's
Bring some.
Dogs. All right, Lurch. What else we have?
My name is Paul Bento, and I'm with Express Employment Professionals here in Orlando, Florida. Express is a full-service staffing company that provides local businesses with temporary, part-time, and full-time workers in a wide range of positions, including sanitation, warehousing, as well as office services. We are proud to provide solutions that help our clients and employees find the perfect match. Our phone number is 407-240-7633, and our website is expresspros.com. Our office is located at 2411 Sand Lake Road, Orlando, Florida, 32809, which is about a mile from the Florida Mall.
Awesome. If you're looking for a job, Express Employment Professionals are out there to help you find a job right now. Even if it's something temporary, we need money coming in right now.
I just took that website down.
I don't think your $1,200 governmental check is going to cover all of your bills for the next month or 2 months.
And we don't even know when those checks are coming in.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a little bit of a minute. I know. Hopefully, it's not going to take that long. But
I did a change of address. 'Cause
Yeah.
I filed my taxes last year in Seattle.
Oh.
And so I started thinking, like, crap, if they're going to go off based last year's taxes. They're gonna send it to Jonathan at apartment 102 or something.
There you
like
go.
Over there. So hopefully it doesn't get messed up.
I'll take that check.
I mean, according to the IRS website, they're trying their best to not mail checks.
Yeah,
so
but
they're
anytime,
opening up like different websites so you can update your address and do all these things. Like this is according to the IRS website. Like I don't know, if they're gonna follow up on it. They're just blowing smoke. But
yeah.
Well, see, I had mine mailed to me instead of doing like direct deposit.
Right.
So I think they're gonna go off how you did it.
Oh man, direct deposit would be
that's
sweet.
where it's at right now. They would prefer to do direct deposit, so I would hit the. And by the way, we're gonna do a whole piece on this tomorrow, and I'll tell you when the checks are gonna come. I think I kind of have a little inside information on when they're gonna come and what best ways for you to make sure you get your check very, very quickly. But also check out Express Employment Professionals in Orlando at 407-240-7633 to help you find a job. And by all means, if you're a small business owner, we're going to be doing this all week long. 407-647-5332. Leave me, again, like 30 seconds like those businesses just did. And we're going to highlight businesses every single day right here on our air. Let me know the name of your business, website, phone number, what you do, what products, what services, and this is our way to give back to you. All we have here is air, and we want to use this air to try to help your business. Excellent job today, guys. Brianna, how do I find more about you?
Brianna Daniel Official, all social media.
And Lurch.
Well, I'm going to give my Instagram here.
Uh-oh.
Nando the Fern, NandoTheFern.
Wow. Anytime you have one that you got to like spell on the air, it's not that good, right? Is it supposed to be easy?
Yeah, he needs to call the quality speed advertising line. Leave it on there.
The Kenny, how do I find about you?
Snapchat, Kenny the Penny 22.
Good job today. Thank you for spending time here with us. Bill O'Reilly coming up right after us, followed by Ed Till, my man. My radio mentor, Ed Till, from noon until 3. Shannon Burke, my other radio mentor, will be here from 3 until 7, followed by Real Talk with G Love from 7 to 8. We'll be back with you again tomorrow morning from 5 to 6 for Logan Sekulo's reprogram. He's doing great, by the way. I love listening to that show. And we follow Bubba the Love Sponge, the big man, who's here from 6 until 10. Brianna, I don't know much, but I do know one little teeny tiny thing.
What's that?
I will see you right back here again tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. on the Florida Man Radio Network.